Today we have with us a 2020 Mahindra Thar. Now this has been one of the highest selling cars for Mahindra and is an absolutely amazing car. But no car is perfect, however, and in this video we're going to be talking about 5 things that I absolutely hate about this car. But before we start this video, in this video I am not at all trying to say that it is not a good car. It's just that every car has its flaws, and in this video I'm going to be sharing my opinion on the car. Reason number 1 has to do with getting inside the car. Now this is a 2-door car, which means that if you want to get into the rear seats of the car, you have to go through the front ones. And to do that, there is a lever on the passenger side seat that you just pull and the seat moves forward and you have respectable space to get inside the car, which is good and all. But the issue is that they haven't given the same lever on the driver's side. And even if you manually put the seat forward and then put the backrest down manually, there still isn't space to get inside, which means that the only comfortable way to get inside the Mahindra Thar is through the passenger side seat. I just don't understand why Mahindra couldn't do the same thing on the driver's side. Reason number 2 has to do with the storage in the car. Now I understand that the Thar is not exactly a family car, not a car that you will be driving on a daily basis, and it's more of a fun to drive car. But still, a car should have at least some storage. But in this car, the glove box is one of the smallest that I've seen in the industry. Even the storage in the door bins, very small. And if the rear seats of the car are put up, even the trunk of this car is not very big. The reason number 3 has to do with the fit and finish of this car. It is very basic. For example, if you see the rear windscreen defogger of the car, you can actually see where they've made the connections. I mean, even in the most entry-level car in the market nowadays, those things are well hidden and they look nice. Similarly, if you look at the third brake light of the car, all the connections are wide open. And my issue with that is that the car looks very cheap this way, which it definitely isn't. Reason number 4 has to do with the rear seat experience of the car. Because if you're sitting back there, you do not even get windows that roll down. I understand that it's a convertible car, you can take the roof off, so that's why it's not physically possible to make the windows roll down. And if you're converting the car, you don't need to roll the windows down. They could have given a very simple thing such as sliding windows on the car, so that if they wanted to open the windows, they had some way to do it. And then last but not the least, my 5th reason is the perception that people have for this car. Now undeniably, this car looks very similar to the Jeep Wrangler. But just because 2 cars look similar, it does not mean that they are competitors. The Jeep Wrangler is worth around 60 lakh rupees for a reason. That car is one of the ultimate off-roaders. The capabilities that that car has is unmatchable by almost any other car on the road. And those capabilities is what makes that car worth 60 lakh rupees. But just because the Mahindra Thar looks similar to the Jeep Wrangler, it does not mean that Mahindra has made a Jeep Wrangler for 16 lakh rupees. Both of those cars are very different, but just look similar. And so those are 5 things that I don't like about the Mahindra Thar. Then again, I do not want to say that the Mahindra Thar is a bad car. It's just that no car in this world is perfect. And here are 5 flaws that I found in the car.